Today on the channel, we've got the original and best leader of Cobra. Today on the channel, we've got Snake Supreme, Cobra Commander, on the way I got it figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, action figure fans? Well, I got it figured back with another G.I.Joe Classified review. This time, it's the G.I.Joe Classified Series 09 Snake Supreme Cobra Commander. So, a lot of times I, mark these videos as rebuilding the collection videos when I go back and get an older figure that I had before. But this time, I'm not gonna name this one rebuilding the collection. I'm not gonna put it in that kind of subgroup, because even though I did own this figure at one point, I never so much as opened the box. I had it, and just like you see it before you right now is how it was. I never opened it. I never looked at the figure, nothing. I had the 06 Cobra Commander. I bought this one because, it was getting them all anyway, but I was using the other Cobra Commander in my collection, and even though this one was like super cool and I knew all what it was, I never opened it. Didn't even look at it. So this would actually be the first time I'm actually opening the figure, and since that's the case, it's almost like I didn't own it before, so it's like I'm just getting it now. I picked this figure up, an extra, from my good buddy Phil over at Crossfire Collectibles. Gave me a pretty good deal on it, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I wanted to get this Cobra Commander because, of course, the upcoming his tank is going to have the Mickey Mouse cartoonish classic 1983, 82, 83 version of Cobra Commander. And when I get that Cobra Commander, that's definitely going to be the one that I'm going to use primarily in my collection. But I didn't want to get this figure and repeat history and not, never even interact with the figure. So we're going to do that right now, starting, of course, with the packaging. So once again, shout out to Phil over at Crossfire Collectibles. I'm going to put a link to his channel in here, and, please check out his videos. In a lot of ways, he's sort of like he's almost like a YouTube mentor. He's been around doing it for a while, and I definitely get a lot of tips and strategies and things from him, and we bounce things off of each other. So yeah, check out Crossfire Collectibles with Phil and Hayden. Okay, now Cobra Commander. As you can see, you got some pretty good looking art here. The Commander, the fashion plate with a super regal suit. Even if it's not, a real American hero, it's definitely in character for a Cobra Commander to go all out with his outfits. So I don't feel in any way like there's something improper or wrong with this. And the artwork looks really good. So on the side, you got some really ornate kind of stuff going on there. On the back, you have this window where the art sort of continues onto the box. This is like beyond regal. This is the Snake Supreme, right? Artwork again on this side. And on the top, you got the Cobra with his 09 collector's number. So you can't really, with the slip cover, which this is a slip cover on, you can't really display them from the side like you can with the rest of the G.I.Joe Classifieds to show the collector's number, unless you remove the slip cover, which has the artwork on the side. More kind of ornate stuff going on again. And the 09 collector's number, along with his file card stats, which are Command 4, Light Weapon 1. Is that Vanguard? 4. I'm gonna have to check this one. It'll be correct in the description. And Coercion 4. There you go. And then you got the slip cover. And you open it to reveal Snake Supreme Cobra Commander. Decked out as gold. And I do like that he comes with a classified version of the classic laser pistol that Cobra Commander carried around. Of course, he has his pointed hand, a fist, and of course a hand to hold the globe. And then that globe is probably going in his hand, I'm gonna be honest. The same knife that the other Cobra Commanders seem to come with. So yeah, so we're gonna get him out of the packaging, and I'm gonna fish this Hasbro. Yeah, actually, I'll probably just leave it there. But I am gonna get him out of the packaging, and we'll take a look at the figure. Here's Snake Supreme Cobra Commander on the turntable with all of his accessories. And he looks really good. I mean, the figure, of course, is pretty much the standard Cobra Commander figure in different colors, but the cape, you know, is a preview in reverse, at least for me anyway, of the Serpentor cape. And it is, I mean, it's beautiful. It's a sight to behold. And of course, his weapons and accessories are pretty spot on. But the figure is amazing. Hilariously, I almost feel like he needs to stay in the box. You know, that he needs to sort of, that's where he needs to rest. It's almost like a sarcophagus because he's so ornate and gold. You know, I don't even necessarily want to put him with the rest of my G.I.Joe classified figures for fear of damaging them. But, you know, or scuffing the paint or something like that. But he looks great. It's just a beautiful paint job on an otherwise standard release. But it's definitely well worth the money. So just getting a closer look at him, you can kind of see all the ornate detail that they put into this this jacket. Just I mean, that's awesome. It is. Of course, the gold on the mask, the Cobra symbols on the gauntlets. I love the red shoes. It's like definitely somebody who's fashion forward to like an absurd degree. And they, I mean, they really didn't spare any detail on this figure. He's got a version of what's going on the box on his outfit. The ornate sort of pattern is it's on the outfit, and the belt, of course, is a separate piece. The cape is cloth, 2-layer with the red and sort of the same snakeskin pattern that they gave the Serpentor cape. With the Cobra symbols. I mean, Cobra Commander is big pimping on this. He puts Pimp Daddy Destro to shame. You've got the patterned again on the boots on either side. I mean, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Looking at his accessories. You've got the snake scepter, which of course Serpentor comes with a really long one, but I wouldn't mind, you know, Cobra Commander having a long one. Sometimes on the show you would see him with that kind of a pole length scepter. And of course the sword, same sword that the other one comes in, but it's painted in red and gold. Cobra head. Pretty cool. And of course you got the hair dryer laser pistol from Real American Hero. And I like it. I like when they, even though this is not a straight Real American Hero poured over like a lot of the figures are starting to be, I like when they give an accessory that is, you know, the Real American Hero accessory, for lack of a better term. And then you've got the two hands. I believe the original Cobra Commander just had one of these. Of course, he had the pointing hand, and he might just have two open hands. And then, of course, he's wearing the globe holding hand on his left. And then here's the globe, and to me, this globe is almost like the premier accessory, right? Because I mean, if you're gonna have this figure, why would you not show him, display him holding the globe? There's just no chance I wouldn't do that. It's the only Cobra Commander that can do it, up to now, because I believe his tank Cobra Commander is gonna have a bigger globe with a Cobra on it. So yeah, but this will do for the time being. All right, so I've never done a Cobra Commander figure in terms of posability, so I will go over his articulation at least slightly. So he has, you know, he can go back, but he doesn't go forward all that well, and I'm definitely not going to force it. Of course, leg bend, knee, the usual G.I. Joe classified articulation, other than the limited waist, which is interesting because, here we go. Yeah, because I know I saw a picture of Cobra Commander, and he was definitely bent forward, because he was in an action pose, like he was fighting Serpentor. I think it was a D-Amazing video, and you know, he does some really awesome poses and really awesome photography in his videos, and so I know the Cobra Commander. I saw him bent in that video. Of course, he has the ability to slightly look up and down, but it's not all that great because of the helmet. So that's your range right there. And you can do the T with him there. And his waistcoat is going to prevent him from going out too far. But that's okay. His waist is really tight. And I'm not complaining because, you know, a lot of the initial figures had really loose waists. Well, he's the opposite. He is the opposite. His waist is not loose. And of course, you got thigh swivel, biceps swivel. So there you go. All right, so we're gonna get Cobra Commander geared up, and make this one a short and sweet one. The Cobra motto is greed, ambition, and ruthlessness. And this Cobra Commander in his opulence epitomizes that fact. I mean, he's a beautiful figure, and geared up, he looks even better. Almost brings a tear to my eye that this figure is so great, and I never even looked at it before. You know, if there's a number one character in Snake Eyes, I would have to say Cobra Commander is number two, because, you know, as the main villain, the story really revolves a lot around him, and they've done him justice with this version. I mean, I don't think 06 Cobra Commander is like a bad figure, but this is above and beyond. Hasbro, I mean, two-tone pants. I mean, it's crazy. It's a very, very, very nice figure. Maybe if I had looked at this figure earlier, I wouldn't be so surprised at how great Serpentor was, because this is like objectively great. So yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the final word right here. And Cobra Commander, Snake Supreme Cobra Commander, is gonna get a 10 out of 10 on the way I got it figured rank. This figure is amazing, and I'm really happy to have him. And I really like looking at it. I'm gonna, even if I don't have like a shelf of G.I. Joe classified figures on display, he is probably gonna go on display just because. Like I said, maybe putting them back in the box is probably the best thing. I don't want to just put them with the rest of my G.I. Joe classified figures, so I'll probably just stand them on a shelf. You know, just because he's that nice. I like it a lot. All right, so that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for rocking with me. If you've been rocking with me, and if you want to continue rocking with me but are just now new to the channel, please hit that like, subscribe, and notifications button so you'll be alerted when I drop a new video. In the meantime, everybody stay safe. I've got more G.I. Joe classified content coming, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.